Innovative.
Lose all greens, I'm a stunt. Got a pound of peanut butter with the front. Big chop, make it rain like Seattle. 30 shots, Steph Curry with the handle. Bust it down, beat it up, dismantle. Big drip, make it change like a channel. Burberry, mix that shit up with them LVs. See a nigga on your TV rockin' BDs. Pull up in the Hellcat, trippin' with the blue beans. Big Steph, call me John Cena, you can't see me. Rock something like a lick, we gon' flock something. Flock something, that's your bitch, she gon' top something. Top something like a photo, we gon' pop something. Pull up to your crib like a door, we gon' knock something. King of the ratchet, I'm him like boom. Beam on the ratchet, I'm him like boom. Light a nigga up with this chop, I'm a hitter. Light the bitch up like a hot pussy killer. I been that nigga like him. Hollow tips leave him slump like lean. She a fool for the dick, she a fiend. Cash rules all these bitches like cream. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Nigga, got the heat. Make a bitch bust down for the fee. Niggas tryna put my car, we gon' see. Mike Jordan with that thing, 223. Nigga, give a fuck where you from. AR with the drum go dumb. Little bitch ain't it, she a bum. Drake go ba-rum bum. I been that nigga like him. Hollow tips leave him slump like lean. She a fool for the dick, she a fiend. Cash rules all these bitches like cream. Rock something like a lick, we gon' flock something. Flock something, that's your bitch, she gon' top something. Top something like a photo, we gon' pop something. Pull up to your crib like a door, we gon' knock something. King of the ratchet, I'm him like boom. Beam on the ratchet, I'm him like boom. Light a nigga up with this chop, I'm a hitter. Light the bitch up like a hot pussy killer. I been that nigga like him. Hollow tips leave him slump like lean. She a fool for the dick, she a fiend. Cash rules all these bitches like cream. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew. Hey bitch, toot that ass for the whole crew. Toot that ass for the whole crew.
Yes, Lord.
What's good, everybody? This is the TFNMP podcast with your host, DJ Punch. Oh, shit. This shit was still lit.
Oh, shit.
I'm the coolest motherfucker on the... Yeah, turn me up. I'm the coolest motherfucker on the planet, CoolAzzCam.
Yes, sir. And as always, this episode and all episodes are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture on Instagram at innovative.culture. Also, make sure you follow the podcast at the FMAP Podcast. And while you at it, follow your boy at I am DJ Punch. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the host Shaban Boo Baby. Where they following you at, Cam?
Y'all can follow me at CoolAzzCam, COOLAZZCAM.
Yes, sir. We got a special collab today. We got the homie in the building, the homie in the part of the Innovative Culture family. I'm going to let him do his intro. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, Lord, man. This is Smoke Screens, the business behind the industry, man. It's your boy TB, AKA The Bizness, man. And we doing a collab show today. All shows are brought to you by Innovative Culture. Shout out to everybody, man. Compound, the Third Compound, Sunlit Media, and all the shows that are, fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Lord.
Yes, Lord. Well, we got a special guest in the building. Normally, we don't get to do special collabs like this, but I'm glad we got to do it for this podcast episode, man. We got Yalleboii in the fucking building. What's good, Brody?
It's the motherfucking deal, man.
You want to go ahead and give your Instagram plug, anything you want to plug?
Oh, yeah, shit, YELLBOII_ The Duke. All platforms, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. I'll tap back in.
Yes, sir. Make sure you tell them how to spell it. That's very important. There's a lot of people don't know how to spell, shit certain ways around here.
It's a YELLABOII_ Duke, DUKE.
See, that's perfect.
Yeah,
see, motherfucker,
you gotta replay that motherfucker.
Yeah, replay. It's okay. I'm gonna have a little drop down lower third. Gonna say the name, look all professional. Like we got somebody else in the building. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
And I am Lady Wolf. Instagram at HeLove400.
Yes, sir. CoolAzzCam, what's going on, bro? How you doing?
Shit, I feel good, man. I got me a little haircut today.
A haircut to do that to you.
I'm feeling like a new man.
My nigga Keys got you on point.
Yeah,
shout out to my boy Savage Keys.
Yeah, a haircut to do that to you, bro. Sometimes we walk out of the barbershop feeling extra good, you know what I'm saying?
If you was having a bad day, you might just have a good one after that haircut.
Oh, nigga, he done saved me, nigga. Oh, shit.
Might find your baby mama.
Yeah, that's some real shit. Baby mama.
Yes, sir.
You know who not having a good day?
Who?
Will Smith, bro. That shit done happened again, bro. As many times you think like it ain't gonna happen this time, it fucking happened again.
What's she say now?
She done threw him under the bus, bro. She done said that she thought he overreacted, which even if he did, You're not supposed to say that shit.
Bitch,
out
you
loud.
supposed to back me up. Bitch.
Yeah, that's a conversation supposed to happen in the car.
No,
Like that's it.
At this point, anybody say something about Will Smith, I'm like, man, what did Jada do now? To me, that's what it is. What did Jada do?
Entanglements.
Nigga, she be tripping.
Where was the first place she fucked up at? Like starting from the beginning, where was the first place she fucked up at? We gonna like just start listing the fuck ups.
Damn, we gotta take it back to some years, you know.
I'm gonna start with the unbroken bond between her and Tupac.
There it go.
Oh shit. Okay.
There it go.
Bring the mic closer to you. Go. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what fucked it up.
That's like we could start there. That's like a soft start back in the day, but she shouldn't have brought that into her marriage. That's where she fucked
She's
up.
like she couldn't let that go.
That's unbroken bonds.
And even to now, like I heard, you know, even Willow was writing letters to Tupac saying, "My mama
What?
misses you, I miss you."
Oh
Like,
hell no. That's the
but
that's
she
the
wasn't
line
even
right
born
there.
when he passed. You don't know him.
So this is secret conversations going on in the
I
bedroom.
feel
Son,
sorry for
come in.
Will. You
Why I
was
gotta be worried about the dead dude?
And I think that's where a lot of that come from, man. Seriously, you know, his mental health is really, you know,
That was the nigga she really wanted.
That yeah,
I'm
I can
just
see
saying.
that. I can see that.
And he just ended up dying, and then it's like, okay, I have to say.
You know what probably really fucked him up? Them rumors that Tupac isn't dead, because now he thinking to himself like, "Damn man,
She probably know where he is."
What if he over here
flying.
dicking down my wife
She
like at
flying
night
to
when
the-
I'm
been at the
gone?
house.
She flying
He'd
to
have
the
been at the
Caribbeans,
house like
getting
everybody
hit
else.
somewhere.
Exactly.
We was just
dreaded
saying,
Tupac.
nigga. We was
Tupac
just saying,
dreaded up
bro.
now.
Acting like she going to do a movie or some shit. She over there getting waxed.
We was just saying like, bro, I just don't get it, nigga. If a nigga go up on stage and slap a nigga for you, and on live TV at the Oscars, it's like, why you gonna come out and say what you like? He overreacted. To
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Like, okay, so I shouldn't have did it or what? Like, I don't know.
He
It's
should
just-
put out a public response at this point and be
That
like,
shit
you know
crazy.
what, bitch, this is how I feel now. Stop having conversations with her.
So we not even on the same link. You feel me? We not on the same channel, obviously. You feel me? Like
it's a little strange.
I should have let his ass make fun of your bald head ass. Nigga,
Nah, at this point now,
that part.
now she getting roasted at the house. Because if that happened to me, and I'm walking around the house roasting your ass. Fuck
Hell
that.
yeah.
That shit retarded.
You getting my get back. You got me
I'm
fucked
getting
up.
back every damn day of the year until I'm done.
I got one question though, man. When did you just cut that last joint? That last joint, what's it called
Yeah, I've been
again?
hearing that shit
It's called
everywhere.
Whole Crew.
Whole Crew.
I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy because I cut it like really a year ago, but I was releasing other music, so I had that in the back. So
Yeah.
I released that video like December, January, but I already had it for like a whole year.
You said
So
you sitting
a
on
lot
that
of the
shit.
music
Yeah.
that y'all be hearing, I'll be already been.
You had
Just
it in the
waiting for the
archive.
time to put it out,
So
huh?
just the right time and
Yeah.
marketing and stuff like that.
So you putting plans
Yeah,
behind
not
your,
just-
your music. It's not just I'm gonna record a song and just put it out and let it do what it do. It's like, no, I'm gonna actually strategize
I
behind it.
need, and before I do it, drop a song, I need to be I did like 5 shows, 6, 7 shows already, you know what I'm saying? Footwork, playing with it, then release it, you know what I'm saying? So I play chess, not checkers.
Yeah. When you record a song like that, do you know off top like, oh, this is gonna be a
Oh, yeah.
banger right
Hell
here.
yeah.
This
Hell
gonna
yeah.
be. Is that why you hang on to it?
Because it's easy. It ain't too much thought about. It's a little thought to it, but
It's the easy shit though.
the stuff that you just go natural with, that's the shit that go. The one that you just too much thinking about or
Yeah.
trying to force it probably might not be the one. You know what I'm saying?
let that one go.
Let that one go. Put that on an album or something.
Well, a lot of people that talk about going viral, they say that their most viral videos are the ones that they didn't intend to be viral. It was just some natural shit like, oh, let me just put this out and see what they do.
Because it give that genuine feeling to it. You know what I'm saying? And then to the consumer, it's like
You don't
oh,
ever
yeah.
like kind of test the market a little bit when you feel you got a banger. You ever like perform it like, all right, I'm not gonna put it out, but I'm gonna perform it a little bit.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And then that's how I know. Okay, yeah, this gonna be kind of like when they hear it, they ain't never heard it, but they moving. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm releasing now.
That's a big telltale sign. You get somebody
Hell yeah.
fucking moving. That's almost it right there.
Hell yeah.
That's all like that crowd control.
Hell
Be
yeah,
able
yeah.
to maintain a crowd and get
Hell
them
yeah.
moving to
Definitely.
a song that you playing anyways.
Especially when you ain't all the way made it like that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, cause you know it's hard out here in LA and so many people rapping, we hating, we got all type of politics. So
Mm-hmm.
for them to actually move to something that you like unreleased, it's like okay, yeah.
Do you see the politics? Like sometimes, even when you hit the stage, and then like off top, people just kind of judging you a little bit. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you have to win them over almost.
Yeah, hell yeah. That'd be the person that I go up to and like get in their face and get the
Mm-hmm.
yeah. When I put that pressure on you,
You gotta do something when the pressure hit.
Honestly, man, like I think like when that nigga DJ Amazing came through the last spot, we was just talking about that, like how much we grown since then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, when they put on the music, bro. I think Punch, you was on the turntables, right? And then Amazing got on them motherfuckers, and niggas was mixing y'all's music all around, and I was like, damn, nigga. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I caught myself doing this shit. I'm like, hold on. This shit pop, nigga. You feel me,
bro?
Like,
that's
nah, real
that's
shit.
That's why I like sessioning up with DJs. Like, I'll session up with Amazing, I'll session up with Dirt, and we'll sit up here and session. Because I'm listening to what they're playing. You know what I mean? And Amazing gonna play some shit that he ain't released yet. Yeah. And, like, I give him the look like, what the fuck is that? He's like, yeah, it ain't out yet.
To me, that's what a DJ is. Don't get me wrong. You want to play the popular music, but at the same time,
breaking music.
You want to
break records.
You want to break and make a whole little history. You know what I'm saying? Now people coming to you and like, oh, he breaking the
that's the one who breaking the
records.
records.
We don't need DJ Khaled. We don't need all the other people. We need the, you know what I'm saying? The people right here, because y'all got the power too.
Yeah.
Sometimes don't even be knowing that y'all got the power. Well, some DJs.
A lot of DJs don't know they got that power. They ain't figured it out yet.
They ain't figured it out yet.
I was talking to the homie who came through a few weeks ago, and he works for a record label. And I remember I was telling him, I remember when you used to pull up and you used to shoot me bread to play a song, and it was like legitimately like, let's test this one out and see what it do. And that's how shit used to work. You know what I mean? You used to have a relationship with DJs and shit like that. A lot of people don't have that relationship
I ain't
anymore.
gonna lie, I be doing that sometimes. Like if I like before I really started popping, like I shoot DJ. Look, my name Yellowboy The Duke. Here go $50. Just move out or that. You know what I'm saying? So now they hit me up like, where your unreleased music now? It's about relationships.
Exactly.
And it's also though about the music you make though too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna make them want to play this shit. I think like nigga, your shit go. If you at a party, nigga, I'm gonna play your shit.
Nah, because a lot of people be trying to like mess with DJs, but they don't know where like. They DJing at parties. You can't go give them a fucking lyrical record and then think they gonna just be playing. Even if you pay them, some DJs will be like, nah, I can't take that money.
Well, at that point, I'm not gonna trust you no more.
I'm not taking your money to go. I'm not playing this at no party.
Yep.
They don't want to hear this. So you gotta come correct when you come to these DJs.
That part.
And like, all right, dance song, turn up song, here's some money. Then now we got some action. Yeah. Cause now I can record. You can record and look, you paid me for this. Going up to it. I ain't finna dance in no lyrical song, man. In no party. This
is a message though, for real. For anybody out there who do music and you about to, you know what I'm saying, hand your record to a DJ. For real, dude. Make sure your shit is right. And for the homies out there telling these niggas that this shit is dope, nigga, be a real homie and tell them that's not the one, nigga.
Yes,
for real.
Okay,
Cause no, you're gonna be embarrassed, nigga, when you go up to a dude and he play your shit and the shit not right. He ain't gonna be like, I mean, you feel me? Come on, bro.
Who's your homeboy that would tell you like, nah, this shit ain't
like that, bro. That's out, like, nigga. Be a real homie.
I got a few of them. Really, everybody around me, because we kind of like we work a certain way to where like when we all in the studio, we all help each other. So we not getting out this studio without even making it the right way. Yeah. So. Like mainly like my producer Sway on the beat. My boy Yada, he ain't gonna let me come out the studio. She probably wouldn't. Yeah, she ain't gonna let me come out the studio doing that shit.
Might try. Do that again.
And I ain't gonna lie too much.
Around here.
That's a real supporter though.
I don't too much, not like that, but I don't too much like put. Like we not finna be like, oh, this is done, this is it, because we gonna already critique it through the process. So we ain't coming out of there without no hit. Sure.
When you got so many heads critiquing the same product or the same thing, how difficult is it to find balance between everybody's opinion? Because I think that's probably a big point.
Difficult, sure.
You got to have somebody that has the kind of the same on the same wave as you, but not necessarily the same opinion.
Yeah, they understand. It's a little harder, but I ain't gonna lie. That's sometimes why I like a private studio session. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Me and my producer critiquing the record. You know what I'm saying? And we were like, nah, let's say this, let's say that, let's say this like that. So by the time you hear the record, it's already critiqued because it's me and him already critiquing it, mine and his. And then now by the time y'all done heard it, it's like, oh, this shit, the flow go or the beat go. But I do sometimes like the group set sometimes, but I'm more like a private type of, you know what I'm saying? Me and the producer putting that together.
Yeah, that's enough opinions.
Yeah, that's enough. Cause then I can't get nothing done. I done been through that. It's like, no, you say it like this, nah, he should be saying it like that.
Everybody start having an opinion.
Oh, shit.
yeah.
I'd rather y'all just hear the motherfucking record.
That's
with
true
me and the
too,
producer
nigga.
on that.
Man, tell me about it later.
Sometimes too many opinions could be overwhelming.
Yeah,
you know?
hell yeah.
Especially when you're trying to get the product.
That's
done.
why you got to focus on what you're doing. But if it's like, to me, if I'm in a studio with a gang of niggas and everybody making different opinions, I'm gonna just go with the ones I think that I was already thinking in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I should change this part.
I'll probably take a little bit of
everybody shit. Yeah,
and
exactly.
throw it in there like gumbo. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's cool because that's when you legitimately have people on the same wave as you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like it's your product. You know what I mean? It's your creativity, so you get to pick and choose and see which one you like, what you don't like. Quality control. That's some boss shit because it's like that same thing with business, bro. You know what I mean? You delegate a little bit. You say, all right, well, and then you know the people. If I'm making this type of track, I'm gonna go see what so and so think about it.
Well, that shit is business, though.
It makes me feel better, like when I hear other people rapping my lyrics, not just a nigga. Okay, it's cool that my homie made this lyric, but I want them to be saying this whole little part like how I just said it. So it make me appreciate it a little bit more when I wrote majority of my shit, but I do get help. But for the most part, it's like when you got that quality control, you appreciate it a little bit more than you just letting people just do every single thing for you. It's an appreciation, you know what I'm saying, for the artistry.
I know for a fact you reached a level where you pulled up somewhere and people listening to your music in the car next to you.
Hell yeah.
Because I pulled up somewhere and I've listened, like people were listening to the car. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hell
I get a little proud moment where I'm like, man, I know, homie. Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? How that shit feel?
That shit crazy because I remember a time motherfuckers wasn't doing that like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. So, and then we in LA, like I said, so we got so many politics. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? That shit feel good. That make the motivation just, okay, I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Because if they playing it, just imagine how many other people playing it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then more people gonna listen to your stuff, but not show you love. So you just gotta know, like that's just like on Instagram. You get 1,000 views, but how many likes you get? You get like 20 likes.
Yeah, that'd be some shit.
But 1,000 people didn't seen it, and a lot of people gonna remember it. It just sometimes I don't like stuff, but I seen it though. So you gotta just kind of know the number game.
That's
And
crazy because
like,
you come across somebody on Instagram that'll sit there, or like you see in person that they see you on Instagram and they're like, man, I seen this on your page, this on your page. You be looking at them like,
man,
you
You ain't like nothing, no.
I ain't
never seen you in the lights.
Hell yeah,
Man.
But you telling me about all this shit I post. You
I'm
know?
guilty about that.
I'm
shit
guilty
too.
of it too, though. But see, I do the double back where I go through my whole timeline and then like see shit, and I'm gonna go back and like that.
Yeah,
and then swipe back down. I'm gonna go ahead and start liking
I
them.
don't want to feel like no hater. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give him the double tap one time. Man.
Oh shit, that shit.
Nah,
Cool.
this crazy. I was looking at that Land of the Liddy though. That's like one of my favorite projects, bro. It had like you, you know, Chef Boy on that motherfucker. Him, you feel me? Man, that
A
was
lot of
one
up and
of
coming artists.
those is dope as fuck. Yeah, I like Chef Boy too a lot.
Yeah, he been going crazy.
Which one of these motherfuckers is my favorite though, man? I don't know, man. You got a lot of hitters on this motherfucker.
That's
Check
another
something that's
thing.
tight.
People will play like the whole album. You know what I mean?
That's
Or they'll
great.
play multiple songs off of it because normally you'll get like one single that really hit, right? But I've heard people, like I said, listen, I'll be driving to the street and I'll hear people play your music, bro, and I've heard 3 different songs. I'm just like okay, that means they listening to the project.
And that's crazy how you even like, I didn't realize like my voice, like you'll recognize my voice. Like you could probably hear a song that you never
heard before,
and then you heard my voice, and it's like this, like when you hear Lil Wayne on the song, you know Lil Wayne is on that song, but it's like it's crazy for an up and coming person.
You have
like,
that
and
recognizable
then all,
voice.
like the voice. So I know it's not just the song, it's the voice. So it's like, oh, I heard that voice.
And your
It's me.
style. It's not
Style
just
as
the
well,
voice, it's the delivery.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
your style is different than
Yeah.
a lot of other people out. Exactly.
And it's
The
crazy how
cadence.
y'all notice that. It's crazy but then it's crazy how other people will notice it. You know what I'm saying? But just even like the people around, like, damn, how you notice that? Like, what I sound like to you? Like,
Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
what, people notice it, but they don't know what it's called. They don't know that it's a cadence. They don't know that it's a certain style. They don't know that, you know what I mean? So they don't know how to identify with it, but they recognize it. And I think that's all you need is somebody to recognize a part
that's
of you.
crazy because I recognize people too though. Like people I done been around a few times. Like I just said, you know, LA. Like I just heard the song. I was on tour with him. I know that voice. I done heard that voice for like 2-3 weeks every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
once you done heard something for like a few days, That's what it is. It get hooked in your head already.
In your head, yeah, exactly.
It's like a hook. You know what I'm saying? You keep on hearing it over and over. You gonna eventually familiarize yourself with it.
But that's a good part. You need to familiarize yourself with your fans need to familiarize themselves with you. You know what I mean? They need to find something distinct about you to be like, okay, I can grab onto that. Because at the end of the day, that's going to be what separates you from everybody else. Not, you know what I mean? Because you'll hear people say things like, oh, they sound like, well, it's going to be a point to where, like, oh, they sound like Yalleboii. Because nobody else sounds like you. You know what I mean? Until somebody else come after you.
That's crazy because it's some other people. I ain't gonna say their names, but they were like, hey, why I heard this song and it sounded like you wrote it.
Yeah.
And then they played the song and I was like, oh, I helped write that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they be knowing like somebody rapped or they said something like you or said it your way and it sounded just like you.
That's still your
I'm
style
like, dang,
right
that's
there.
crazy.
You know?
Like that's crazy how other people can see it through the other artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, nah. It's a lot of other people who do different styles because they trying to stay, relevant and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you want to do something that sounds like, I mean, to me, I can't even say it. I take it as a, like, you know what I'm saying, disrespectful. I kind of take it as a compliment. You feel me? If you want to sound like me, you know what I'm saying? Because you know where it came from. But that shit crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the cadence, and you said the delivery, and just how you say that shit, bro. Like, you could tell, bro, people be trying to be like other people. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a fact, like, of just artists trying to do something that other people like. You know what I'm saying? They trying to imitate that in a way.
I don't think nothing wrong with that as long as you're not doing it too much. You know what I'm saying? You ain't abusing it. Yeah. Because I'll be doing some shit that other motherfuckers be doing too. It's just it's like dope. But I put it in my own way. But as long as you're not abusing that and still sticking with your guns, you should be cool.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, nobody's gonna sound exactly like you. Yeah. Nobody's gonna write exactly like you. Nobody's gonna,
voice
how
don't sound
the voice don't sound the same. The cadence ain't the same. You know what I mean? The personality especially isn't the same. They don't have the same experiences as you to write the same shit you gonna write.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
That's real.
That's at the end of the day the difference between you and other artists.
Appreciate that.
And it's difficult to find shit like that because, like we said, people are mimicking so much that they can't even find themselves. And when they do find themselves, they're already like 10 years in, and it's like, fuck, it took me 10 years to get to this point. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And it's like, shit, you'll still make it, but it's like, damn, if I would have did this a long time ago, I would be farther than this shit. But
how did you find your rapping voice? So were you like singing along to? Is that how you sung along to other songs, or is that just something you were like, oh, that sounds cool, let me do it this way?
I kind of got like some pointers from other like rappers and shit like that, but I think it was already kind of in me. Like my personality is already like outstanding anyway. So when I do shit and play around and do this and do that, and zigzag a verse or something, that's just how I play around and play with people. I'm a jokester, so I do shit. It's just
You're having fun.
Hell yeah, having fun. That's what it is, really. And a lot of people like that's what people missing right now is having fun. Don't get me wrong, you can be on some gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to balance that shit out with fun. So like shit, I remember it was a time when we was at high school, middle school. That's where the fun, the crump era, the jerk era. You know what I'm saying? That a lot of people that came from that era. So a lot of people low key forget that. That's when everybody was kind of like all together. That's the fun times. Right now it's kind of like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's different.
It's different.
Like, we did come together more, I think.
I'm talking about like 06, 05, 07, 08, 09. That was like a whole era of just everybody having fun. You know what I'm saying? Still thugging,
dancing and
niggas.
We were still talking little gangster shit, but at the same time, it was like
it was more about throwing parties,
having fun, experience.
Everybody going to the beach, having a bonfire.
This generation, nigga, everybody's just got 30s on shit. Hey, noodling shit, nigga. Every nigga noodling.
Everybody want to just look good. Like, ain't nothing wrong with looking good, but like, we didn't come outside just to be like this. I do that in the house. No, I don't do that. I still be acting crazy in the house. But
I dance when I
ain't
clean.
coming out. I mean, it is whatever look good, but come out and actually like networking, talking. Like,
that's what you out here for.
That's what you out here for. We ain't here just to
be. Motherfuckers scared to get sweaty. Like, remember we go to the club, it don't matter what you wore, you was getting sweaty.
You was getting sweaty.
Because you was actually dancing.
We're going to put that in the cleaners.
Unless you was a wallflower.
But even if you was a wallflower, it was hot as fuck in there because everybody was dancing.
But it'd be like the pool parties where don't nobody want to get in the pool.
Yeah, don't nobody get in the pool.
No, nobody want to get in the water. It'd be that one random girl to get thrown in or something.
See, when I was younger, you didn't have no choice, or you was getting thrown
was gonna
in.
get
Everybody,
We'll just squabble up later on. Shit,
Because it's
Oh yeah, niggas was fighting because you getting thrown in with your shoes, your phone in your pocket.
It took that
Fuck
one
your phone and your
person.
shit.
It took that one person who went too far and was like, "Man, I'm coming back and shoot your asses." It took that one person
Party
to be like,
over.
"We
Yeah,
ain't
the
throwing
party
no-
over.
We ain't throwing nobody.
Everybody
got to
go home.
She done fucked it up for everybody. I remember
I
how.
remember specifically one time that happened.
Yeah,
Nah, specifically a few times. Shit.
One time though, like
And that was just at pool party.
yeah, at a pool party.
It always be a nigga who want to play too much.
Yeah, play too much.
Throw that nigga
Smacking
the
a nigga in the
Nah,
back of the
nigga.
head in front of all the females.
Oh yeah, it'd be a wrap.
It's over.
Like, bro, what is you doing?
I remember
Just
when
act
every
cool,
house
nigga.
party ended with like some type of shooting or something.
At least in the air.
Yeah,
Boom, 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 boom,
and
boom.
then you used to get in the car and you used to laugh about it on your way home. And then as an adult and you get older and you go, fuck, I could have died. You
hell
start
yeah.
counting the times when you went home. It was like that ended in the shooting, that ended in the shooting, that. And it's like nobody got hit, but somebody could have fucking died.
And I know we grew
God.
up. I know we grew up like when it was like we all around the same age kind of stuff. That's when niggas was really like shooting that shit. Like
Yeah.
Man,
they do a little bullshit today, but back then
They was
that
trying to hit somebody.
That was somebody.
Yeah,
Man.
they wasn't gonna shoot unless
Bitch
it
you
get
know
was,
a
hit.
few niggas who fucking caught cases.
Man,
That's for
I'm
sure.
telling you.
Niggas barely getting out on some shit.
Telling you.
Damn.
That's crazy. People you went to school with and then they barely getting out on some shit.
I'm telling you.
Nigga,
Yeah.
like,
That's
15
like-
years, 20
Like,
years.
nigga, I was just shooting marbles with you.
That's their time right there. That's how, you know, what they stretch would have been. 15 years, 20 years.
Feel good like yeah, good 10, 15. I got a homie just did 10. He just got out like 2 years ago. That shit was
that's
crazy. I see
a
this
long
nigga.
ass
That's a
time.
long, what?
That's a dime, nigga.
I asked him how long he went without the internet. That nigga said 3 years.
Oh shit.
I said,
Wow.
because you know the internet, we kind of need that shit now. Like it's
Now,
like,
yeah.
full, like
depend.
Just to stay up on shit.
Stay up on
Recent,
shit.
As
yeah.
humans, we dependent.
Hey, real
Well,
shit. You
for a
want-
musician, you want to.
Yeah,
Shit,
you
I
You
do
want to stay on what's
everything.
popping, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you in jail, bro, then
I mean,
That's a whole other
yeah, no, we just I was talking about internet,
program
not in
time.
jail.
that shit.
In jail, you can't. I wouldn't even want to see it, man. That shit make me
That's,
sad.
okay, it's
nigga.
one thing to go in there before the internet was really cracking, but to go in there after the internet started cracking and then your shit get taken away and you gotta, you know, you
Oh,
gotta.
yeah. You gotta-
Obviously, you're gonna eventually weasel your way into getting it back, getting you some internet. But other than that, bro, like going
Definitely.
3 months no
so
internet.
you think like the time where like Facebook had just got popping, and then a nigga go in, it's like, damn, man, I was.
I had 6 bitches lined up.
Stupid.
That's what motherfuckers be thinking about.
Damn.
Shit, but that's why I think the phones is the reason why, like, everybody just want to look good. We ain't really coming to have fun.
Yeah.
And nigga don't even know how to crack a bitch no more.
Nigga always in that motherfucker like.
Nigga know how to crack.
You
No,
can't get a number.
I'm saying you know how to crack a bitch when you slide the DM.
You can't get a number.
But as soon as you see the female, you scared.
You're not gonna
you
talk
pissing
to
on
her
yourself.
in real life.
You ain't gonna really get up on that ass when you see her.
That's funny, bro.
I
That's
remember.
a game.
You remember when somebody would teach you
Internet
how to
game.
talk to a girl? Do they do that shit anymore? I had
But now
big
with the
homies that would
phone,
teach
you
me
can
how to
pass
talk
your
to a
phone to
girl.
somebody else and had a homie type it for you. Here.
Is that what it is
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
That's the version. Like today's version. Like you just have the homie. You just pass the homie the phone.
Give her this shit. Here. Shit, I had it where.
And then she gonna call you at like 8 o'clock. Why?
And you're not gonna know what to say.
I
Call you at 8. You stuck.
I grew up on an era where we had the pencil in paper.
That's what I'm saying.
Write it on my head.
Still
You
had to
keep
take
the
down
shit
the
in your
number.
pocket.
And then I know it's my hand sweating, so I'm gonna have to remember this shit.
Yeah.
5, 3, 2,
I'm
Niggas
find
used to
paper
have
real
to
quick.
MapQuest directions and get on the bus.
Write the number.
Math
To get to
quest.
somebody's house, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah,
if
yeah.
you trying to like go to a girl house or something,
First
like way
date, you gotta
across
map
town,
quest
like
your way
another
to her
city,
house.
bro. We not driving yet. Niggas is still on the bus, like you know,
Get on the
kids
train.
getting on the train, getting you like.
Bus or getting dropped off.
Print it.
Oh, getting dropped off. That was some shit.
Now these motherfuckers
Because
Uber.
now you know where I'm at.
Now you
Now you could just Uber.
Nigga,
somebody else go
you can
Uber
just go
for you.
wherever the
They
fuck
can.
you want to
Over
go.
you over there. Go. I wish we had Uber when we was Hey, we would have been bad at Uber though.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we was worse than this generation though.
Yeah, because we knew that we wasn't gonna get caught the way that they know they can.
They
get
just
caught.
more
It's too many
they just
cameras
more,
around
They just
now.
more nastier now.
Yeah.
We was like bad. Like
If
bad.
we had the same technology, it would have went south.
Because it was already going fucked up with the shit we had.
Exactly. Now they give us all this shit.
We were just more sneakier.
That's why they came out with more shit, like more cameras.
I don't think we were
Everybody
more
got
sneakier.
cameras.
It was just harder to find out.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Because it was less cameras, less people being in your shit. Because you used to be able to have a phone. And if you had a phone, your mama couldn't get into your phone, couldn't figure shit out. Like, especially like text messages now. Because now your mama got a parental thing on there and she can find all that shit.
Parents used to get mad. They would get frustrated because they couldn't remember their own passwords and shit. So let alone them try to figure out yours.
Now we got kids and we like, I know how to get
Damn,
your
we
shit.
went from a
bitch.
landline to a. I gotta remember this shit when I get it. It's like it's a combination, nigga. It's like being in school.
We wasn't even able to go live on MySpace.
Hell no. Fuck MySpace. You remember when AIM first came out?
What?
That was the best
Sidekicks.
AIM was the best shit. AIM is what took away being able to crack a chick, like you said.
The sidekicks and the Blackberries. I remember the Blackberries.
Nah, but
had
we
AIM,
was still
The Blackberry
but
had
we
AIM
was
on
still going to the parties with the AIM and like, yeah, what's the deal with y'all?
Yeah.
They still like it's a whole other. They want to look better than the girls. That's what we go in there. They look better than the girls, and bitch, I look good, bitch. That's it.
I think the biggest issue is dudes is now scared to get turned down. When before a dude would get turned down.
We didn't give
they
a
would
fuck.
be
I
like,
used to get
"Damn."
turned down like a motherfucker. I knew I looked good though,
Hell yeah.
and then the ones that turned you down, they was really scared.
They just didn't. I mean,
They-
because when you do something like that, you got to realize like everybody looking at you. It ain't just what I'm
it's
saying,
one of them
y'all two.
moments.
Y'all, so you being put on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't be wanting their business to be out there
The
like
first
that.
time I done seen the same female at a party, and then I seen her at the mall. She gave it to me at the mall. But she didn't give it to me at the party, though. It's pressure.
Yeah.
When you
See,
get a photo, it's pressure.
exactly. They might double back when it's a
Yalleboii like,
private.
I caught you
know what
alone.
I'm saying?
Here we go.
Caught you alone.
Exactly.
Bitch. You up in Foot Locker, bitch. Like, come on.
Everybody know you at school though versus the mall. You know what I'm saying? You just a normal bystander. So it's like, all right, man. I just felt like you put
Because
me
you
on the
danced
spot.
with me, you just didn't give me the number. So I know if you dance with me. You want me to have the
You
number.
lost when you danced with me.
I'm like, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Shit, you got another project you got coming out soon, or I know that was that a single, or is that leading up to something like
Leading
you?
up to some shit. I'm just playing it how to play right now. I'm kind of just like releasing singles, videos, get my network a little bit more up, footwork, and then I think I'm gonna drop an EP a little bit before the summer.
Okay.
Like probably like 5 to 7 songs, and then
Something short,
then
light,
I
something
don't
light.
want too much. I don't want too less. Then I'm gonna lead it up to like a deluxe version later on, like a few more songs with the same songs. Cause
Right.
like, nowadays, you can't really drop an album up and coming. Well, you can for your
fans and
your
shit.
main fan base,
Yeah.
but for like new people, they get tired
Yeah,
fast.
I feel like that 7 is
time-
too much for niggas.
Damn,
Even the
shit,
EP.
out there, you about to make
They
me
not
put
gonna-
5 of them bitches out there.
Yeah,
5 is
Like-
cool because it's like you can repeat all the motherfuckers. Oh, damn, this shit hard. Let me.
But you know what though? If you put 5 dope ass tracks out, I'm gonna be upset as a consumer because now I'm sitting here going like, no,
give me
now I
some
wanted
more.
more.
Yep, I'm putting 7.
I just,
know,
hey,
But
no,
seven.
when it's smacking for sure, I be
Me
wanting
too.
more. But it just be like as a listener, you know what I'm saying? This shit happen all the time when I'm on like iTunes or something, and I click a single song. You feel me that I want to hear? It'll go off all into this other shit, and sometime it be hitting. I be like, shit, who this? I go look at it like, okay. Boom, that one is dope, but I ain't gonna listen to all that shit now. I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying? That's how I really listen to music. It ain't nothing personal. It's just, I think people's attention span is real short.
Yeah,
Like,
short.
you feel me?
Because
Like,
a long time ago, niggas was putting out 18, 19 songs.
man,
that was
nigga, that was
standard.
20 songs.
And that was standard.
That was
Easy.
standard. I liked it. I mean, we all grew up in that era.
They
so we
had
liked that
intro, outro,
shit. Outro,
skits,
fucking skits.
skit 1, skit 2, all in between.
Man,
It was a experience. I feel like nowadays stuff is like a quickie. We hit the bitch,
Back then, it was a
Yeah.
body of work.
This
See,
was like, oh, I'm finna
18
give you
songs
like 30
really
minutes.
18
45
songs
minutes.
show you who a nigga is. Like, it's, you could do a little bit of everything
And
on
think
that
that's
18 songs.
it's probably
I'm a
more that
gangster.
was recorded for the album that didn't
yeah.
make the cut.
You said what?
It's probably more that got recorded
Oh,
for the
yeah,
album
for
that
sure.
didn't make the cut.
For sure. We was just saying that right now. Because I asked him when he just did that song. That shit probably been in the works for a long time.
Hell
Nigga
yeah.
just be trying to figure out which one you want to do since you don't want to,
Hell
you know what I'm saying, oversaturate the market.
Do you over record when you get ready for a project and just kind of pick and choose with songs, or do you just go like
I'm
that
not
was for the
gonna
album,
lie.
that was for the album?
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of just go like this for the album. Because everything that I be recording, it be like, it's like same energy or better. So it's like, oh, this one going on there.
Do you keep the same energy when you pick songs for a project, or do you kind of go and think about like, all right, I kind of want to give it a little bit of an emotional like roller coaster?
Sometimes I do that, but for the most part, since I'm on a high energy right now, well, no, I kind of go like this sometimes. Like I go high energy, higher energy, higher, and then maybe at the end it's still energy, but like a little bit more smooth. Or it varies though. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I want to knock your head off.
Bro, that sound like a party, because I remember that's how I would think when I would DJ. On some real shit, because when I
build
DJ,
up.
the build up, I would show, I'd get on, especially if I was closing, it was high energy, higher, and at the last song, I'm gonna play a little grind session song, and it's, you know what I mean,
And
we
that's
gonna end
what
it
the
with that.
DJs. Hold on, let me interrupt you with this. That's how we grew up at parties. So we turned it up at the beginning, turned it up more in the middle. Now we got an hour grind set. They don't do that.
No, I don't do that no more.
The new generation. I don't like that. Cause I don't
Your
like
album
back
should
to
be a
grind
party.
session.
You should be able to put your whole album on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like the DJs, they just want to do club. Hold on, nigga, let us gain some momentum back and breathe and shit.
Hey, listen, that's what happened. Give me a chance to game her up.
Shit,
Everything is balanced.
Let me
though.
get. I might get play them 4-5 grind songs and let us chill and drink some water, and then turn that shit back up. Now we going up more than we did before.
Yep.
So I think a lot of DJs like missing that shit too. Like, you know what I'm saying, with that, like, cause a lot of people be like just on the artist, like, nah, you gotta do them DJs. Sometimes certain DJs, they don't know they
just don't want to break away from their shit.
Yeah,
they just want to go and do the same routine.
yeah,
It used to be that a DJ would read a crowd. At least I still do it. You know what I mean? You read a crowd. Which I'm not gonna front. I was DJing not too long ago, and I couldn't. They put me somewhere where I couldn't see the crowd. So it's like, I'm just playing songs at this point because I can't see shit. Like, what am I supposed to know?
You in like a
if
booth,
it's cracking,
nigga,
I'm over
versus
asking
like-
questions. Hey, is it cracking around the corner over there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's important. So I think that a lot of DJs probably lost that relationship between them and the crowd because they just trying to get their shit off at one point.
Yeah, you just see that's the difference. You got more passion with this shit, and your artistry with this shit is like, hold on, I'm here to DJ. I'm getting paid to DJ, but I still want them to be like, oh, what DJ is that?
Yeah,
a lot of DJs don't care about that. Now they just go.
Whatever's hot. Yes.
Whatever's hot. No,
No,
nigga,
this is hot.
nigga.
They go.
No. See, you putting some little thought to it. So when you put a little thought to it, then you get your better result. And now niggas know, oh, DJ Punch, DJ. A lot of DJs, it would just be like, they don't even know how to mix a song in no more.
That's the crazy thing. And
I'll
that's
be
crazy
like-
that as an artist, you know this stuff.
I'm not used to. I'm used to DJs. They play the other song right here. That's like, whoa, people pay attention to that. I remember DJ Dirt. I know y'all know DJ Dirt. I remember like a girl. She was like, you wouldn't even think she know about no DJ shit. She came up to him like, man, I like your transition. Like, see, people might not know music like that, but when they listen to a DJ, they gonna know if you weak or not. But they might not know shit about any of that. But they like, damn, the way he mixed that song, it made me like turn up. Like,
But it matters. You want the
yeah,
experience.
exactly.
Them
You don't want nobody to
give you
just
the experience.
play the
I
song
want
and the shit just.
Ooh.
What the fuck was that? I know how to
There's
do
a lot of
that.
DJs getting away with that shit. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Dirt them taught me how to DJ a tad bit, and I used to do that.
You gotta listen. You gotta find that one homeboy to teach how to DJ so that you can get at least two songs in, so you can go pee.
can.
Go use a bathroom.
That's the best. Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to
CoolAzzCam was
my
mine.
nigga, DJ.
Yeah, I'll be at the clubs with Punch. He be like, yeah,
And
you know,
my
it's
boy
that time.
DJ Chulo, you know what I'm saying? He used my bathroom to go use the bathroom. Woo. So I used to have a song right here, and I'll spit it out. It do.
Yeah.
Boom, throw it in. So by the time you come back, I done already played a banger, so come on.
Hey, what would make me hot was I would have two songs ready. This motherfucker Cam, I come back, Cam got two different songs going. I'm like, this is some shit.
He over here experimenting.
He like,
I'm
nigga, I'm
playing shit.
since you gonna let me DJ, I'm gonna put my motherfucking
my
shit in
stamp on
here.
it, yeah.
nigga.
That was my time to
Yes,
shine,
sir.
you know?
Yeah,
I feel
nigga.
like that was
Yeah.
my moment.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, nigga, this shit hard.
People don't realize how much DJing is like. It's fun.
Yeah.
When I start like messing with this stuff, like it's fun. Like I see why y'all love it.
Yeah. I see.
Hell yeah.
I see when you pick beats, or when, I don't know how close you are with the producers that you work with, but the cool part about that is I see that you do have the mind of a DJ when you pick beats. And I explained it to Cam and I explained it to TV before, where I was like, the beats that he select, the music, that's how a DJ would have mixed that back in the day. And they're bringing it back. bop, 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 and then like and then they let the song play. A DJ used to do that shit. You know what I mean? At the party live. So I'm noticing that the beats that you pick, the party music anyways, definitely have that DJ style in it.
That's crazy that y'all been having a conversation like that.
That's
people. Yeah.
People have conversations about your music, bro. You know what I
That's
mean?
why, hey man, I can't lie. I done played your shit. Like they was like, hey, let this nigga TB on the motherfucking auxiliary, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I know what to play. You feel me? So I'm like, cause that shit turned me up. So I'm like, boom, nigga, they throw this on. They're like, damn, nigga, okay, who this? I'm like, yeah.
They be over there jamming that shit and shit.
Yeah, nah, other people be on that shit too. So
appreciate
that's a good, the crowd ain't gonna never lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So when you see that reaction, like you said, as a DJ, you know what I'm saying? You know what to keep playing.
I saw bro perform in Lancaster. He had that shit lit, bro. Like Lancaster.
It's a lot of black folks out there too, though. So that should be going up.
I was surprised that it was popular like that. I'm not gonna front.
In Lancaster,
In Lancaster. I think it was a random night too. It wasn't even no like super like.
I forgot what was that recently.
I think that was a few weeks ago. Shit, it was raining. None of that shit.
It was raining.
It had to be a couple months ago.
Hell yeah.
That's
Christmas time.
The
toy drive.
The toy drive.
Okay. Oh, that's dope.
That shit was.
I gonna lie, my favorite show probably won't let me shut up. Y'all might want to ask me that question later.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I gonna lie,
One
of my favorite shows that I just did was in Rancho. In Rancho Cucamonga.
The IE.
In the IE. Shout out to my nigga Famous Uno. He brought me out there, and like the shit was like we didn't even have a stage, so we just made it work, and we were standing on the speakers.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So, but it was still like we come from that, so
Making something out of nothing.
I performed my whole set, but then I'm like, nah, fuck all that, y'all go hear this. So I did the acapella. When I did the acapella, everybody was saying all the lyrics. So the energy. I mean, I wasn't even able to see them because they had so many lights in my face, but I seen it like. They seen it and it was like, oh, that shit was hard. Like when you see it like right there, then you see people just saying all the words. Fuck the music. And we didn't already perform. Now we finna do the acapella. Yeah. Might fuck it up, all type of shit, but fuck it, we finna do acapella.
Saying the words with you.
That's like the best. I think that's what I like the best feelings of everybody in there knowing your lyrics. And it's like, okay, damn, I struggle for this shit.
That's when you know you got something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I noticed that. Like I said, I noticed that when I seen you perform because people knew your music, people knew your songs. You know what I mean? People walking around wondering when you gonna perform.
Yeah, man,
and it's crazy because you tucked in the corner over there, and I'm walking around and I'm like, that shit crazy. Like y'all know these people. You know what I mean? Like y'all have fans.
Oh, you was at the. Oh yeah, I did see. I was like, what's the deal, man? What you doing up here? Like, woo. That day was messed up too. I hate driving from Lancaster.
I hate that shit too, bro. It was raining like a motherfucker. I was gonna die.
That's a far ass drive, nigga.
I'm gonna tell y'all a fucked up story. We can cuss, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we driving and we get the a route that
on the map on your phone.
It's like a route you can take the long one or the short one.
Yeah.
Don't ever take the short one. Don't ever do it.
We was in some 4x4.
We was like in some mountains that was like
was it turning a lot?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. It was like off the cliff of some mountains.
It was like 7,000 feet in the air, bro.
Fuck no.
And her ass going like 50 miles around the motherfucker. I'm like, and it was raining.
I don't like that
with the car in front of you. You couldn't see nothing.
What did the car in front of you look like versus your car?
Raining.
I would have just took the 2 hours.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think, man, I forgot where we was headed from like long ass time ago. I think we was in like Merced. And I think you had to come back through that way. I don't know.
It was like the Los Angeles.
It was something like that, bro.
Right?
My mom's was crying.
You had to drive through the Los Angeles.
We was up high as fuck.
Shit was like Big Bear, nigga.
Hey, bro, I don't like that shit.
And it's literally looking out your window down mountain.
7,000 feet.
Yeah.
I'm not Denver. I'll take the longer route next time.
Hey, Yalleboii in his head, all he heard was like local Los Angeles rapper on his way to a show.
I swear I thought about that.
Damn.
Nigga, hell, man.
Manager, DJ, that motherfucker.
That's how I don't know how Juice and them be fucking skydiving and shit. Them, y'all
Did you ever
niggas crazy,
skydive?
nigga.
Skydive. I need
do that shit?
I need a. I don't know, bro. Skydive.
Skydive.
Jumping out of a plane with a parachute.
Oh. I gotta be secure like a motherfucker.
Well,
I need 2 parachutes.
They would have somebody
so if this one
jump
break,
with you.
I need 3, nigga.
I think the first
3.
time you go, you gotta have somebody jump with you.
Oh, the first time?
So you strapped to
Oh, yeah,
somebody.
I'm always gonna have somebody.
So
jump with
somebody
me.
else
Fuck
is strapped
that.
to your back and they got the parachute.
That
on.
gotta be like spirit of the moment, like
We in
I
Cancun
didn't-
and everybody doing it.
yeah, and then it's like that like that.
Fuck that. I have my out. I'm like, yo, I don't think I make weight. Fuck that. That's my out for all that shit. Parachuting.
What about the other shit they got where they
Parasailing.
like they have you over like is it bungee or like
Bungee jumping?
where where they get that shit
It's
on your
on your
legs?
legs,
You
yeah.
over the-
Okay,
That shit be looking
Bounce back
crazy.
up like on a rubber
Yeah.
band.
You be like on like a I forgot like a
A
on
canyon
a bridge.
or
You could be
something.
on a
Yeah,
bridge or
yeah,
something.
a
on
bridge,
canyon.
yeah, bridge.
Fuck that.
I would do that shit, but I would have to see somebody bigger than me do it. That's
that
how I
shit.
gauge shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I'm in line for rides and roller coasters, I'm like, if you bigger than me, I can get on this shit.
Hell yeah.
I gotta see somebody bigger than me doing it.
nigga need to be like 400-500
That's
pounds.
how Trevor died on the Fresh Prince.
What?
Hillary's boyfriend.
Hillary,
He was on the
will
TV,
you
remember?
ma-
He didn't make it.
Hell yeah.
That's what y'all has to be thinking about the whole
Whole
time
body
we doing
squish.
it.
Yeah, I'm not fucking.
I just don't want them to find me like that.
I think I'll be like more into like I'll do that, but I'm more into like I'll do like the skiing or like the
Some shit on water, right?
in the water.
Niggas
So
swim.
at least when I fall, I can do a cannonball or something. I can't do no cannonball on no cement.
on no concrete
No.
or no
Ain't no-
land?
ain't no
Fuck
beating
that.
it.
Not from coming up
Ain't
at
no
that
beating
height.
it.
What's the
nigga.
little shit that you get on the boat and then they have you in the air like
Parasailing.
Parasailing.
I'll do that.
That shit look fun.
That
All
shit
day.
look. That shit looks scary though too.
That
I
shit do
can't
look
lie.
scary, but there's a rope involved.
It's-
Yeah, I know you be
That's
off
what
a
I'm saying.
boat and
Like, I'm
shit.
And
good
it's
on
over the water.
But
so
I already don't like water like that. Like
Water too.
Like I like water, but like in a pool. I don't like being in the ocean. And
Okay,
shit.
so the cool part about that is you got the vest. That vest will have you floating.
Oh, yeah, you good.
I'm not gonna front, bro.
make sure there ain't no sharks or nothing out there.
It ain't that I can't swim because I
That's
can
what I'm
swim
talking
very well. I just don't like ocean water, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like
that shit
what
they got
what-
all kind of different species we don't know. in
It's
that.
not the
See, I ain't
waves.
fucking with.
I think the waves would fuck with me more than anything. The waves are scary to me.
Yeah.
Because that's some shit I can't control.
Hey, you ever
Motherfuckers
got
that surfing shit, they could do that all day because they used to that. They, the waves just be knocking them around. Fucking, you ain't fucking with it.
Y'all ever went jet skiing?
Nah.
Nah, wait, hell yeah,
Jet skiing, that shit.
Jet skiing
That
is-
shit, that for sure.
I heard it
Yeah.
get you tired as fuck. Like the whole.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Bruh.
It feel like a
jet
workout.
skiing or is
It's
that?
a workout because the balance yourself period. Like I fell off that bitch twice. But I tell you what, them instincts kicked in because I act like I feel like I wasn't paying attention when they were giving directions when you fall. But as soon as I hit the water, bro, I started to pull that bitch up the right way. Got hot back up, bro. It's like flight or
about to
flight.
sit in
that
this water
bitch.
too long.
Nah, that shit can get pretty scary. But I mean, you can
Especially
go
when your
fast.
feet not touching the bottom of the shit. I hate that.
Exactly.
Like it's just your shit. Your feet be like.
Yep.
Hanging on the side.
There's a time when you're going so fast that you're riding on top of the water, right?
Yeah.
And when you get to that point, that's where it gets a little bit scary because your legs turn into the suspension for that shit.
shit.
So you hit a wave the wrong way, bro. You in the air.
You flying.
You flying like
You
a
like,
motherfucker. Yeah.
Like, ooh.
And then when you come back down, that's when.
And that's the hard part, bro.
Because you got to try to keep that shit.
And sometimes the seat come down before you do, and it come back up and slap you in the balls as a man. And that's
That
the
shit
worst, bro.
probably
'Cause
hurt.
game over.
I might as well. I'll jump off that bitch. Fuck that
That's
shit.
what that's how
That's
I
gonna
felt
make
the
you
second
stop.
time.
I'm gonna want to like turn around and drive back to the land at that point.
Ain't no doing that shit though. You got to go back to the dock. Like your turn is over. Ain't nobody fucking with you at that point. Ain't no just
My
time.
box is crushed, bro. Like what else am I supposed to do at that point? Just keep riding?
Yeah, balance yourself.
Hell
Hey,
no.
that's how them little boats be too, though. They be hitting
Yeah.
the damn shit and flying back up.
And you can die in one of them bitches, and all you did was rent it for $150. Ain't that some shit?
the motherfuckers be too fast.
That's why they come with a warning label. At your own risk.
At your own damn risk.
Hell yeah. I don't know, bro.
So, you plan to work with anybody in the future? Like, not. I mean, like, how would I say it? Like, any features that you would like to have, like, a top 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Anybody
Anybody
that's,
that you would wanna
in
work
the
with.
mainstream.
I could give you 5. I really want to give you 10, but I'll give you 5. Shit, I would want to work with Blast.
Blast is tight. I like
For
Blast.
sure. Especially that I kind of came up with him too when he had his little crew when he was younger. So I done been around them. Kalen, same thing.
Kaylin is tight.
Kalen for
I
real,
fuck
for real.
with Kaylin.
I'm kind of biased, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of West Coast artists.
Nah, I mean, yeah, shit, fuck it.
I mean, I like out of state. Let me see. RJ for sure.
Okay.
RJ. I like that nigga for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, that 1 a.m. is cracking right now. I like that.
I got 2 more. Damn, there's a lot of artists out right now that I do. Haiti Baby. Haiti Baby from Stockton.
Haiti
That
Baby.
nigga hard. Like all these rappers that I'm naming, that they kind of remind me of myself. That's why I like.
Right.
Like
No,
them so
yeah.
much. So, the last one. Damn, I'm gonna say some other shit now. I'm gonna say 2-1-1. Let me do 2-1-1. Drake and YG.
So when you think about these artists, and you talk about similarities between yourself and them, do you kind of think also these might be people I can kick it with? I mean, some of them you've obviously kicked it with before, but also like these people like I would kick it with. Like I'll probably have a. Cool
I ain't gonna lie, cause
vibe.
I do my homework on a lot of artists, like, so I be seeing like a lot of qualities in them and me, or they'll say the same thing I said to one of their boys or something like that. Like everybody that I name, they like cool, and a few people I name, they follow me too. Like the most recent one that just followed me on Instagram was Haiti Baby, and that was a surprise out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shit, I be listening to your shit all the time. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they got hits. For
yeah,
sure.
but all these people I can see myself hanging with. Probably not like on an everyday basis all the time, but like for sure, like
At least doing some music.
yeah,
with it.
doing some
Like,
music,
yeah.
vibing, everything good. I pay attention to like people energy. Like energy is like a big thing. So if your energy off or I don't give a fuck how big of a fan.
I'm already falling off.
Yeah, I'm falling. Yeah. I fuck with your music though, but
Have you had that moment where you were excited to work with somebody and you just realized at that moment like, nah, this shit ain't really gonna work?
I'm not gonna lie. I really haven't did like a lot of features. I kind of keep it in house. So like with DJ Amazing, my producer Sway on the beat, I kind of do a lot of songs by myself, but every now and then I feature. So I really haven't really like the people I didn't like feature with is like Chef Boy, One Take One. We got a new feature, but we could talk about that a little bit later on. And we got whatever it is, but. Yeah, other than that, I don't work with like a lot of people. I'm willing to, but I just don't. I'd rather do the in-house thing and build it up until when it's time. Yeah, when it's time though. But for the most part, I ain't really ran into no artist that was like, nah, I'll never fuck with you again.
You know what's crazy though? You say that you like to work in-house. It's cool when you work in-house because it's just popping right now.
Yeah,
in-house is popping right now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So the same thing I hear about your music, I hear about Chef Boy. You know what I mean? Like I hear about other artists. Like there's artists that have been in the studio that I recognize their voice and I'm like, who the fuck? And it's because they were on a song with you or they were on a song that DJ Amazing on that album that he had put out. You know what I mean? Or legitimately, like they've came up to me and been like, "Bro, I've been around you before, around with Dirt," and it's like, "Oh man, what the fuck?" You know what I mean? So it's cool, and those are all people that when I follow them, I see like, oh, they follow you. You know, they already follow DJ Amazing. So like all that is in-house shit. So
everybody that I work with is like in-house. Like my producer, we kind of like package it up, like we like a, how could I call it, like a fucking trio, something like he the DJ, I'm the artist, he the producer. So of course, like DJ Amazing feature Yellaboii The Duke, or Yalleboii The Duke feature DJ Amazing. It's like we both got our fan bases, so we kind of like
put them together.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a package. It's like when you go to McDonald's, you ain't just getting fries. You getting the burger. You know what I'm saying?
Getting the whole combo.
So it's like, what else do you need? You know what I'm saying? And then kind of like damn near probably put everybody on the squad on. And now you got the dessert at the end too. So what else you need? You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm open to like working with people though. For sure.
Have you had that moment where you've like reached out to somebody like, hey bro, I always wanted to work with you, and they hit you back like, you know what, I always wanted to work with you too?
I had that a few times for sure. I was like,
damn,
cool, that shit crazy. Like, nigga, why you didn't say that? Shit, why I didn't say that? Now I'm saying some shit.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, I done had that for sure. I'd be like, damn, this nigga gonna fuck with me? I mean, that nigga, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a little bit like a motivation, you know what I mean? It gives you your spark. It kind of lets you know, like, oh, I must be doing something right.
I'm doing something right, because if he hear me, I know all the people around him hear me, and everybody else hear me. So that's how I look at it. When I start looking at it like that, all these famous people listening to my shit, I'm like, then that mean all these regular motherfuckers didn't heard my shit, because these niggas didn't heard it, and they got all this shit going on, all the other people under it, or part of their team, and they had to hear about it. So that gave them a good motivation. Like, yeah, we got to keep doing this.
You know where your music is played probably the most? And I laugh because it's probably where I've heard your music the most is in other people's lives in the background. On Instagram.
I'm like, for real. And that's crazy.
I've been on Instagram Live, I don't know how many times, and one of your songs is playing in the background. I'm like, what the fuck?
And that's crazy too.
Nigga should be going up.
I be catching people like that. Like, you know how like sometimes you accidentally go on somebody live, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's my shit, and then I show them love, like put like a heart or some shit, like, oh, I appreciate you. Like, damn, like how the fuck I just go to nigga live? And, but that's why I be saying like, damn, it be people that be tagging me and shit. I be like, damn, I wonder how many people not tagging me, but they still listening to my shit. So that's like that. It's something that you kind of already know already.
Yeah.
It's like I said, you get 1,000 views, you only get 20 likes, but then like 1,000 people that heard this damn song. So it just.
Like, I know the real number.
I know the real number. It ain't just 20.
Y'all some sneaky
Because you gotta think about it. When I play something, and she in the car with me, she like, oh, damn, who's this? Or she should examine the shit. Or when she plays some shit, I'm like, hey, who's this? Oh, that's Whoopty Whoop. Oh, he got some new shit. You just gotta know in your mind that this is happening right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you know all this distro kids show you like the different people that's tapping in. So.
When'd you start working with DistroKid? Because I hear a lot of artists, they're either getting put on game about it or they're like been on game about it.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't start getting on that until I was late too, cause I had before this little run right here, I had like a little street song that was going up too. It's probably the video y'all seen. I was walking to a park and shit, and kind of got big, but I didn't know nothing about how to put my shit on DistroKid. That was like 2015. I just got on DistroKid like 2019. I didn't know nothing about. I thought you had to be like
signed or something.
Signed or some shit to be on that shit.
You just do that shit on your own. I think I got verified in 2017.
Yeah,
So.
I didn't start doing that shit till like end of 2018, 19. And Dirk was the one that told me like, "Nigga, you got to put this shit on all platforms." How you do that shit?
Right.
Google.
Well, it's like I like DistroKid because I got TuneCore too. You feel me? But I like DistroKid for the producing side of it, and I like because it gives you your splits. You feel me? On percentages, as far as like the streams you get and shit. You know what I'm saying? It helps the producer. Yeah. And like, say if you do a song with 2 other artists or 3 other artists, everybody get paid out the same. Like, I mean, that's the way it should go for those who, you know, don't do it that way. You should
so it handles
give
the
your
business part
people
for you?
I mean, because every time it spin, I mean, that's your verse on that shit. You should be getting money.
Hell yeah.
Or that's my, you know, your beat.
Yeah, that was my problem. Like earlier, when I started really solo in 2015, 16, I just put it more like on hot new hip hop and fucking SoundCloud and YouTube. So everybody like, why you shit on like iTunes and shit?
Oh, different platforms.
Yeah.
Apple Music.
But it's funny because I still got some music I gotta put on there from a long time ago. And because people still be able to like, where you go put this song on there?
Well, that's crazy because when you put that music on there from a long time ago, people are going to listen to it for the first time and it's going to be like a whole new album for
It's
them.
new music to them.
Now I can download the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, I suggest a nigga, like, honestly, for the future, anybody out there who doesn't know shit, the more platforms or different, you know, distributors you are signed up with, they offer different things in different platforms. So, you know, you get to choose your few. I say the most you can do, like the most that you can manage on your own, you should probably do that. Don't just limit yourself to.
Yeah, well, that's a crazy thing. Even when you talk about limiting yourself, some people limit themselves because, like he said, you get to the point where you're like, damn, I didn't even know I was like able to do that. I didn't know I could sign up myself. I thought you had to be verified for that shit.
Nigga, you can
like,
go do it.
People
yourself.
limit themselves because they think shit like that. You know what I mean?
Shit, and then with the licensing, with the like the BMI and the ASCAP, what that does is license your music. So anytime you do something like, say for instance, we used your music video, like we would get flagged for that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit lets me know who's legit, who's not legit when I play this song on the podcast and I upload it, and if it don't get flagged, I'm like, oh, you're not legit.
Your song not registered on all platforms.
No, literally, somebody could take your music and make the same song and license it, and it's theirs.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
You can't even sue them no more.
How many producers done lost out on good money with that shit?
A lot.
I mean, it probably had to be some sort of like claws in that, or I don't know. Like
At that point, I'm ready to whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah, it's a fade at that point.
For real.
I take it like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
people who
producers
do it,
drop
though.
they
That make me feel better a little
drop they
bit.
taglines in that shit. Become motherfucker.
Go viral.
Like,
Like,
I need some of that bread
yeah.
on me.
That's just how it is, man. That's well, back in the day. Now you gotta you put your tagline in it. You know what I mean? It's like when photographers put their watermark on that bitch so you can't steal it. Now, as a producer, you gotta put your tagline all in that bitch.
Nah, what? I'm tagging this shit up if I was a producer. Shit.
Yeah,
I used to hate those beats. Listening, I mean, they was the hardest ones though. You feel me? When you would listen to on the beat sites, nigga, and it'd be like, it had a producer's name all through the shit.
Or they
like
would
every 30
skip it.
seconds, nigga.
They would do something to like kind of throw the beat off, like somewhere
Right
at a point, like right before the hook start or some shit, to where you can't just record the beat and use it. They started catching on.
They start getting smarter.
Yeah, niggas used to sit there and record a beat
Steal my shit, nigga.
while they played online. You feel me? Just to get that track because you couldn't download it. You feel me? Nothing like that. But you know, once you pay a nigga for the shit, then they send you the real one. Without the tags.
I ain't gonna lie, me and my cousin kind of like found a little glitch from that. By the time we had to like, I might be giving niggas some free game, but you know what I'm saying? What he did was just take the beat and lower they tag, so it's still in there. It's just not as loud as it would be on the regular one. But for the most,
say, nigga, I need that.
yeah, cause sometimes, hey, man, that's how Shoreline Mafia did. That's how they got bit. They took a beat off, stole somebody's beat,
something over the tag.
Yeah, say something on
Hey,
ad-lib.
but do you go back and pay them, or do you just say fuck it?
Nigga gonna be playing some shit one day.
At that point,
oh,
I'm
nigga,
like,
this shit sound tight.
I mean, as it get big, and if a
Sound
nigga really
familiar.
start making money off it, I'll go back and be like, look, man,
Yeah.
I took your shit. Now I'm starting to perform and get dough. Look, we gonna come up with a whoopty whoop, and I'll give you a few dollars.
I'm pretty sure that happens all the time. You know.
Hell yeah.
Either that or you gotta run the fade, like you said.
I'm running fast. I'm beating the shit. Yeah. Every time I see you,
Oh, see, that's a whole other thing. He said every time I see you, you gotta run the fade.
until I feel like I got whatever money you done made, I need that many punches. You know what I'm saying? Then we cool after that.
Oh shit, bro.
I mean, but really, all this shit, like, when you
When you knock him on the first one, you gonna say, nigga, if he made
Get up.
50,000,
Oh,
you got
let's go.
49.
Yeah, you got-
You got 40,000 left to go.
199.
No, 49,999 to go, nigga.
Hey, nah, but I mean, for the most part, if you an up and coming producer, it's really a win too at the same time, because of course you do want the money. Some people are gonna pay for that beat, but now let's say a big artist take that motherfucker, your tag on that motherfucker, so it's like now you finna start getting dough, cause now you can post it, be like, nigga, I produced this, or now they hear your tag in the shit, so it's
Hey,
like
look.
it's like a win. It's a
If you do steal my beat, when I tag you, repost my shit. then. Let's at least do that.
Yeah, I'm
You know
gonna
what I
make it
mean?
work. I don't give a fuck.
Cause some motherfuckers that won't even repost your shit and steal your whole beat.
I mean, I done seen some big artists that will get beats and they take the tag out. They'll ask the producer to take the tag out. What you think about that?
But shit, nigga, I'm gonna be on Instagram going viral. nigga, I produced this, you bitch ass, fuck bitch ass, nigga. I'm gonna get it.
This still mine.
It's still-
Listen to
it's
mine
my
with the
beat.
tag.
Listen,
I ain't even gonna go crazy. I'm gonna hit you where it hurt. Nigga. I'm like, hey, I got the original files to this.
I got
I ain't
the
even
ori-
gonna share it with the public.
Time
I'm just
stamp,
gonna
everything.
DM you. I'm gonna DM you like, yeah.
and I'm gonna release that shit.
I need an invoice.
You hear me?
I did the invoice.
I got the original file. When you got the original files,
Maybe we could be cool after all of this. You know what I'm saying? We could be, you know, hopefully we can still do
let's do
business.
some shit. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the motherfucking payroll. Nigga, I got a few beats for you. Shit. Give me some credit.
Oh shit. But look, man, I appreciate you for shooting through, bro.
Hell yeah,
Like,
man.
This is cool, man. This is a little podcast, a little collab shit.
Hell yeah.
But if you want to plug anything, bro, go ahead. Let them know where they can find you.
Shit, man, Yellowboii The Duke. You know what I'm saying? On all platforms. Shit, I'm on Facebook too, Instagram, mainly Instagram though. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on YouTube. I got up and coming features, like I was saying earlier. She just plugged it in. You know what I'm saying? We got a well, shit, I'm gonna let y'all know first. Shit, we got a feature with Bambi from Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? She put that together. So
Dope.
my song Back It Up, she'll be on that, and that's gonna be the original version. Even though I released the original version, but that's gonna be the original version. And then later on, Boo Bow Bang. Get them
That
upside
ain't no
the head.
remix.
So yeah, this ain't no remix. We finna put that out soon too. So
Yeah, sir.
I'm excited for that. You know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah, Yellaboii The Duke on all platforms. Tap in, I tap back in. I talk back. I don't bite unless you ask me to.
All right, TV, where they find you at?
Man, you can find me on Instagram at TheBizness, artist and producer, man. If you need those beats, holla at your boy, man.
Yes, sir. Smoke Screens. Get you over there.
And you can find me on Instagram, HeLove400, HELOVE 400.
Wait, hold up. She got a hair page. So
Oh, look.
at her hair page.
Promote all
Come
that.
on, what's
Plug
up?
all that.
Plug him.
400 fingers. Add 400 fingers and a 4 is a number. All the time.
And she'll slay your shit up. Fondue, saute, all that. You want your shit sliced up and diced. Get right.
CoolAzzCam, where they find you at, bro?
Y'all can find me at CoolAzzCam. COOLAZZCAM. Everywhere.
Yes, sir. You can find me at I am DJ Punch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo baby. Make sure you follow the podcast at the FMAD Podcast. Make sure you follow Innovative Culture at innovative.culture. Make sure you subscribe to the website, theinnovativeculture.com. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, youtube.com/innovative culture. We out this bitch. Peace.
Innovative.
Whoop, whoop. Smoke Screens, the business behind the industry. Tap in with your boy on Instagram at The Bizness, TheBizness, man. Turn up, West Coast. Yap. Whoop-de-whoop.
The Effin' Mad Podcast. DJ Punch. CoolAzzCam. The coolest motherfucker on the planet. The whole Shabam Boo